First off, how was your summer? We were all talking about you. We weren't able to talk to you, but how was the summer?
It was good. I got to spend a lot of time in the film room, which really helped me out in my mental game. And I got to swim a lot, which really it helped my conditioning. And then I got to run at the end of summer, so my wind's good. I haven't felt any really fatigue in the practices, and I was nervous about that at first because I didn't know how that was going to translate to the football field, and really it really helped me out. I feel like I'm in better shape than I was last year.
You're probably in better shape physically than you are with all the media interviews. How you handling all the interviews today, man?
Oh man, I'm just ready to go to lunch right now. I'm ready to go to lunch. No, it's been fun. We get to do it every year and talk to you guys, and it's always a lot of fun. We get the serious questions, then we get the fun questions. Yeah, the fun questions are my favorite.
Tell me about expectations. Everybody's talking outside the program. What's the mood like in the locker room?
We said as a team we were going to have fun with this summer. We figured that we'd have some expectations the way we played last year and how much talent we had coming back. But we also said the first day of camp it was business because you can't waste a day of camp. If you really look at it, the harder you work during camp and in the off season, it really correlates to how many games you win. You win a lot of your games in the off season and in camp, and so that's really how we looked at it.
As much as we were paying attention to your foot, that first day of practice, you ever think about maybe getting some tape there and writing a message of some sort? 'Cause you know you get on TV at some point.
I really was thinking about putting a piece of tape and say "Hi, Mom" on it, but I didn't do it. I didn't want Coach to get mad, but I thought about it though.
Back to the football field and the expectations with this offense. How good can you guys be offensively? We saw a lot last year, but how much better can you guys be this year?
As long as we don't get complacent, I think there's tons of room for improvement. Obviously, our third downs were horrible last year, and we really put an emphasis on our third down percentage. We have a goal each week to be above 55, 60% on third downs. And last year we weren't even close at all. So that's really been an emphasis for us in the offseason.
There's one or two tapes of last year game film that you like to put on to really critique yourself and look at. What games are those?
The 5 losses is probably the ones I watched the most. I watched the Alabama one and the LSU and Florida probably the most. I probably watched them each probably 100 times. It's just to get that feeling again, to understand how bad I hate it. Losing to me is one of the worst feelings in the world, and it really bugs me. It really bugs me.
You mentioned that Alabama game. Coach Petrino said that he thought things kind of changed from there. You guys started believing you can win every game. What was it like, those moments after the Alabama game? I know you guys were pretty upset, but what was it like that week and then going forward in the future?
I think we had a good week of preparation, but then when we got there, we just didn't have the right mindset for the game, and we learned from that. We sat down and talked about it as a team. We told each other, we got a good team. We don't need to go in any game not ready to go. We need to go in every game expecting to win. And I think you saw that when we went down to Florida. Should have won that game, didn't pull it out, and the rest of the season was kind of the same thing.
I asked a little bit about this down in Birmingham, but with the past, with expectations at Arkansas, always coming up short. It seems like the fans are always wary and everything. What would you tell them? What would you tell them that's different about this year?
Every year there's always a different team. You always got new talent coming in. We got a lot of returning starters, which is a great thing to have. And then you got the freshmen coming in, they're special. Just seeing them in the summer when they got here and catching routes and things like that. And then some of those defensive guys, the kid from North Carolina, he's a specimen to look at, kind of like Greg Childs. Just he fits the eye test and he passes that one.
I'll ask you some off-topic questions now, some fun questions. What's on your iPod right now?
The Boys of Fall, I think, was the last song I listened to by Kenny Chesney.
What kind of music do you listen to? Who are your favorite artists?
I listen to like everything. I listen to rock, hip hop, country. Just about everything.
Who's the best singer on the team right now?
Oh, Mario Ambrose, hands down. I don't know if any of the freshmen can sing, but we had the kickoff luncheon last year in the fall, and they put him on the spot, and he just started singing. Everybody was just blown away. He's really got some talent, though.
Say you get drafted in the NFL and you get a big paycheck. What's the first thing you buy once you go pro?
I haven't thought about that because I haven't made it there yet. So I'm not trying to.
Buy something for the parents first, right?
If I got to get there first, man. I got to get there first.
And one message you have for the fans, look in the camera, say anything you want, man.
It might be kind of obvious, but get ready.